The Panthers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
Schrader on to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 6-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 6. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And they're going for this. He drops it. Another bare hands, but this time Brock.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go to Barkley again. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. So the defense flinches, contact made, and the 5-yard penalty ensues.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Elway. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now it's Elway. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line.
And the Packers first down.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Brings up second down.
Here's Elway to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
It's a loss of 14.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Now Elway to throw. Flushed out right. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Elway. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They go play action with Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll give him 8 that time. And 3rd and 1 now.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
First and goal, Giants.
Hurts.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
It'll be Hurts on the option.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Like it's been this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try.
From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now it's Elway.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
For a Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
8-yard gain.
As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Elway. Flush to his right. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating. Steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Justin Jefferson.
72 yards.
And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
His kick is
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Giants 3.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Able to slither by. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. He's got him in, complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Final play of the half. It's Elway. Dancing to it, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And here the hook up good to Victor Cruz. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. They'll set up to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Cruz. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Victor Cruz, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Packers 14, Giants 9.
Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And down to the 36-yard line here. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 2. They'll run it again with Barkley. And it'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Saquon Barkley, 26 yards.
And the Packers are able to add on to that lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Well, now how about this return? And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
This will be caught by Brown. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
13 yards. And the Giants first down.
They're going to look to throw. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
A gain of 15. First down, Giants.
Back to throw now on first down. That's caught left side by Neighbors. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second down.
They'll set up a throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll look to throw again. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, 47 yards. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 3.
Elway throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down and 3
Coming up here
yards
looking
to
for
go.
3 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, Barkley. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Here's Elway. Flushed out right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Barkley, inside handoff. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Again, it's Barkley.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now it's Elway.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a Packer first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script.
Packers first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. But he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, They'll have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.